You may be seated. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, all holy praises due thee, dear Allah, the Lord of the world, the most merciful, Master of the day of judgment in which we now live. Thee do we serve. Thee do we beseech for thine help. O Allah, guide us on the right path, the path of those upon whom thou hast bestowed favors, not of those upon whom thy wrath is brought down, nor of those who go astray after they hast thine teaching. Amen. Brothers and sisters, I'm very happy to see your smiling faces here this afternoon. We have a great time of trouble going on, and it's getting worse and worse every hour. Therefore, we should be here to decide on what way we shall take. We have no time to think about trying to correspond with the people of this world. Don't be trying to imitate them. This is the time of separation and the destruction of one and the safety of another. I don't want you to think that I am here before you for no fun and foolishness. I'm here like the traffic officer, trying to direct you into the right path or lane or road. No more time for foolishness. The theology of time that I am teaching you, it is mostly the secret that has been held back on religion. We cannot depend on the Lord, which we have been put on by our enemies. We have to forsake His guide, His leadership, if we want to see the hereafter. We are not any kin to them at all, and they are no kin to us. This is the way you can easily get deceived today. Being ignorant to the knowledge of self, you want to be friendly with the same enemy that has brought you to nothing. That you love everybody. Just wait a few days coming around talking about you love everybody. They have a place to put people that love everybody. You must remember that if you love everybody, you love first your enemies. They're included. And that our enemies include. So we can't tolerate with you if you love everybody. Because you're loving your enemies and ours too. We must understand the truth. The Bible doesn't teach you to love your enemies. Do you throw that Bible in the wastebasket? The enemy put that in there to help himself. You'll be loving the enemy of God, and yet you claim you love God. You can't love God and love his enemy, and your enemies included. What do you look like loving the devil? Let the devil love devil, and not you loving the devil, thinking that you are getting friendship with God. You're getting to be an enemy of God. How foolish he have deceived you in believing in loving everybody. Everybody's not to be loved. We are various kinds of people. You love your brother as you love yourself, but let that brother be one that God loves, and one of your blood and your own flesh. You can't love every kind of flesh. You don't have that understood. The enemy made you to think so, but you can't love him. No. This is why he declared to God that he'd take them all in the Holy Quran. Deceive you and take you to hell with him by making you to love him. You cannot intermarry with them unless that you want to go to hell with them. I know this don't sound so good to you who has been deceived, but I'm telling you before it's too late. There is people that have a nice, clean home, and if you love your dog, they advise you don't bring him in here. Some of us love dogs and wants everybody else to love that dog. You'll find these people who love dogs. They are classified with the enemy, the devil, who used to use dogs when he lived in the kingdom. And he made friends with the dog to help protect himself and his family.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Brothers and sisters, truth is truth. I have been given the knowledge of the devil. This is why they hate me. They don't want me to tell you what God has taught me of the truth of them. The theology of time. You must know the truth that has been hidden from you. Oh, them old folks, they hate white folks. Yeah, we the people that hate them. We don't love them. And they don't love you. Only to get you in trouble. Or bring you to your end. He was made to destroy us. He was not made to save us, but to destroy us, so that His people could rule you and me forever. I want you to listen good. And I'm not afraid if you are trembling. I'm not trembling. For 40 years, I have been teaching what you hear me teach on a little addition into the science of it now. But for 40 years, I have been going over this country preaching to you, mankind, that the blue-eyed Caucasian people are devils. And that they were made that way. That you can't change them unless you take and regraft them back into us where they came from. You say, oh, well, then we're all devils. Oh, no, you got it wrong. Because that you made a car, it don't mean that you a car yourself. We are going into that extensively after a while. How we made them.
Yes, sir.
We are the gods that made it.
That's right.
But we didn't intend for Him to touch us.
That's right.
No. Well, you know that I'm not no young man and I'm not flying off at the handle. You see these brethren sitting in front of me and sisters. These brothers, what they wear on their head represents the universe. And why they are wearing it? Because now God is turning over to the slave, black man, the universe. And that they are within their rights to put it on their head because it's there. Well, I guess I better just bring it on out. If you don't see the white Mason wearing it but once a year, you wonder then, wow, we don't wear it along with them once a year. No, we the father of it. So if the father is going to lay his emblem aside to go along with the none on, then the father is doing this either for trying to make acquaintance with him in his own country, or the father is just laying his down for a certain time. The day we are able to wear our fez, which represents the universe. But white people don't do this. They wear them once a year in some kind of turnout. because this is not his. That's why he don't work. He's a man put in the universe for a time. And at the end of that time, he gets out of our house. If he don't get out, we throw him out. The world, or not said this world, but the heavens and the earth belong to black people. And this is why this teaching has come to you. It is to acquaint you into the knowledge of your own. Last Sunday, I think we left off talking about strife. There is so much to tell you that I could put it into books after books. There is plenty of books wrote on it now. But some of them I don't go for. The books of books, they are piled up into libraries throughout the world, books after books, mostly to commercialize them. You don't need all of these books. As the Bible teaches you back here in the last part of it, that he saw God give a man with a symbolic name a little book. And that little book was enough to take care of all the big books. That is true. Allah give me a little book. And he's preparing another little book. Well, he got it prepared. But he's waiting for a certain time to give it to me. If we are to know the right way cannot be taught by the wrong way teacher. You've got to have the right teacher to teach the right way. Believe it or not. These stripes here that we spoke on, I think it was last Sunday, they are to acquaint you with the knowledge of signs. This sign here, as I told you last Sunday, over to your right of the stand. On this board is the American flag and his religion. So, with it to your left, with the awful sign of your brother swinging on a tree, and the sign of his religion beside him. Don't fear, they will not try stopping me from putting this up here because they can't condemn it. Their religion. They call Christianity. Christ. entity. To me, that entity is the plural of the Christ here, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, if the righteous people of Christianity will swing his own brother up on limbs like that, ever since we have been in this country, we have been in his religion.
That's right.
Now, you are black, and believes in Christianity. Well, he'll take you and swing you on the tree. This proves you are not a brother here. And the reading in between his flag here and our flag, it says, which one will survive the war of Armageddon? I don't have to ask you. You know that the stars and stripes is not going to survive the star and the moon. You know that. So it's a big question mark there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Again, if I ask you, when was Christianity inserted in the religion of man? If it didn't came with the earth, with the star and the moon, you don't have God's religion. You must have the religion of God, who created the heavens and the earth and taught man the right way. You cannot boast of a religion that did not come with the heavens and the earth, that it's right. No. Theologians will condemn you, take you down to the road a piece and get you guessing and wondering when it come about. God never changed his religion. If he would change it, it shows that he didn't foreknow things. He's supposed to know the future and the end of all things. So he chooses them one religion. That religion must be capable of defining the truth of what he has made. If God made the universe and did not define it and telling you and I what he made it for, then the God is not accurate on his truth of his creation. Let's listen good and try and learn something. I don't argue with you because I know what you know. And I'm not boasting in what I know. I put it out here to you. You're welcome to take it or leave it. It is yours as well as mine. There is a lot of boasting and proud acting among us, but I say put it down.
Right. That's right.
Because the Bible teaches you that God will destroy the proud.
That's right.
He don't like proud people. And I don't either. We like humble people who can recognize the humble humility of us all. And that if we can recognize our own humility, then I think we got about the whole. Not a one of us is not up from slavery. Not a one of us is the President of the United States. So I said, let us be careful what we boast of. If you have quite a bit of money, that's all right. This here in the earth, maybe we could get some one day. You didn't get it all. This teaching that God has brought to me is to level us off. That's right. Some of us is up too high. As the Holy One speaks to a proud man in this way, and he's trying to be up over everybody. It says you cannot reach the top of mountains in your height, nor can you go and step through the earth. So since you can't step through the earth, it's too deep, and you're not able to reach the top of mountains and hills on the earth, then even the earth is taller than you and deeper than you. So let us take our place where we was created and try and man it. The secret of the time has been held back from you by your enemies because they have the worst end of time. Time is that which have a motion, a start, and an end to it. When it comes to this world, they had a beginning and they have an end. This is why they talk and boast of time, because they were put on time to go so far and then leave. It's forever. This bowing out is forever. This is well known to them, but it's not well known to you. You read in the Bible, you find in the Revelation that his time is that figure of the man. It's 6. But I'm afraid that you don't know how to understand the time. Let him that reads understand the number of the beast. Just to be named a beast is sufficient for you and me to stay away from that man. A man now, the prophet calls a beast. He is called a beast because his characteristic is that of a beast. You've never seen people could kill and delight in killing like these. Beasts doesn't take sorrow for the beast they kill if they want to kill it. This is the same kind of nature he has. He don't care nothing about killing because that is put in his nature. If you think that he has some kind of mercy on your heart, you're headed for his nest. He don't have no heart like you and me. You have heard and you probably have seen how that the black brother plead to them to not to hurt them. And he paid no attention to that. He laughed. Because he don't have no mercy in him by nature. The devil gave one of his black servants just a butt of biscuit, and he'll go fight you for that same man. Yeah. Because he was born with the devil, and he's not in the knowledge of his devil, yes, sir, though he was born. I have a long time to teach, so you don't have to hurry me. I have two books up here, one the Quran and one the Bible. Both books are. The white man has never produced a righteous scripture for you. He tampered with that he got his hand a hold to make it correspond with what he has in mind. Now, the Bible says, in the beginning. But it don't teach us when the beginning was. When he says that when God created the heavens and the earth and created Adam, okay, who is Adam? And when was it that God created the heavens and the earth? He don't exhaust himself trying to teach you that wisdom. But you sit before a little man who has been taught in person by God. That I think I can come just as close as that man can come to it from what he taught me. There's no man that knows exactly when the beginning of the heavens and the earth took place, because there was no one to record the time. There's only one man there. And that he didn't have the knowledge of keeping time like we have. He was laying the foundation for you and me to learn how to calculate time. Mathematics is true if you know how to use it.
Yes, sir.
The religion of Islam is equally as true as mathematics. And mathematics is equally as true as Islam, if you know how to use both of them in the proper place. We only want you to understand that we are here to bring you the truth, and that we defy you or any other mathematician to disprove us. So I must get along with our Christianity and Islam. If Islam stands out before your eyes as a sign of the universe, if the universe was made wrong, and that its truth cannot be found in it, then we live in an awful universe. If the religion of Islam takes for its base the root meanings of the universe for its religion, then I say you have an awful job trying to tangle with that type of people. They'll have you running around looking for something to prove what you say. A religion, if its roots is not based upon the universal order of things, you have no religion. Christianity, as you see, is based upon the murder of a man 2,000 years ago. And such sign is not in accord with the universal order. It's only an order of a murder. He stands over here, his sign by a tree in which he got his cross out of. Then he placed our brothers on it. Then our poor brothers, having not the understanding of what he is taught to believe in, he falls down to it and worships. He said he loved Jesus. Well, how can you love the Jesus and love the murder of Jesus and his sign? We just can't do it. So you are blindly wandering among the people who is your deadly enemy and mine. And they take and make mock of the righteous by making signs that they murdered them on and hand them over to you to worship. This is evil, and evil to the eye. We don't want no such religion. What you think I ought to do for you? In the South, I met a devil who had a piece of a black man's ear in his pocket, showing it to me to make me to fear him, because I am a murderer, a killer of your people. That's what he let me know. But we are so blindly and ignorantly in love with the enemy until we forgive him for killing all of our people except ourselves. I say, brothers and sisters, wake up. This is the height of ignorance. A black woman want to marry a white man for murder. A black man wants to marry a white woman. His murder. You must remember the parable of Delilah was for her people and not for Samson. Because Samson was the strong man that her people didn't like. And she only wanted to find out his wisdom of strength. So he showed how he tried to shine her, but later he gave in because she was unelect and that she was more smarter than Samson in wisdom. Therefore, she could force Samson to give up himself to her. Remember, that was put there for us. We are the Samson of the time, but we can destroy ourselves by giving over to the enemy all our secrets. Some of the brothers called them Uncle Toms. I don't think he should put the uncle there. If we look into the face of Christianity as it stands and is preached and practiced, I think you ought to put it down. Because you don't understand it. The first part of it here spells Christ. Christ actually means the crusher. That's coming in the last day to crush the wicked. And it don't mean what you think. No. That's the man to rid us of that entity out there at the end of it. We have been deceived so long and with so little of things that it shames us to know just how we have been deceived. Over to your right there, a blazing red sign with a star and a moon in it, which on analyzation of it, it's right. The star and the moon is in the sun, and the sun is the big master. And down at the bottom of that red and white flag, representing the sun, moon, and star, it reads Islam. Islam, in the first sense, means that which is of peace. I don't care how long you look at the universe out there, you don't hear no noise. Here on my left is a flag with stars, blue, stripes of white and red. It seems to be confused on which colors one is there. That's exactly what I want to do, not say preach but teach. that have nothing but a background of red. And a star and a moon drawn in it. The lower heavens that the saints is referred to as our heavens, the sun family they call it, contains about 9 planets. And that it have this for herself, that red sun rules the 9 planets. And the 9th planet is the kingdom of God, which also represent his godlike wisdom and power. It's those 9 planets. Then he makes a woman to imitate that 9 planets. So, brother, don't take her for nothing. She's something too. You know, we always have, since the devil, white man, made us do it, looked upon our woman as nothing. And yet, so many of them can guide some of us men folks. They're not all fools. They're wise too. Because you made them wise. And the most beautiful of them, God made them to comfort us. And that's the best that man wishes for. He wishes for comfort. And that's in the woman. Without our woman, brothers, we would be pretty lonesome creatures. In fact about it, we would not have nothing to produce ourselves. You've got to have the woman to keep the production of the human nation going. To put her out, kick around in the street, and disgrace yourself and her too, you're doing a very wrongful thing. If she produces us, the likeness of ourselves, and you can't get that production without her, then treat her like you treat yourself. Notice the enemy, the devil himself. He have had all the while we've been among him respect for his woman. He have had, regardless to his evil. He take time to force you and me to respect him. But he disrespect our black woman, and we in turn disrespect her too. I'm trying to force you to see her in the light of respect and honor. This morning, we heard in the room a baby crying. She brought him forth. Okay, treat her good if she's producing men and women for you and I. She should be honored and respected to have this kind of power. I studied our women, their actions, and the creation of them in regard to the knowledge of the man, what he had in mind. I said, brother, I'm with the Holy Quran. The Holy Quran teaches us that she is to be respected as we. The only thing that's different, we are a little greater than her in the power of our creation. We have more powerful brains than she, because we was made to rule. She's a helpmate. She helps him wherever she can. It's wonderful to know thyself. That's the greatest thing you like. You don't know yourself. We must get away from mistreating our women. We must treat them right and honor them, and they will learn to honor you. And they will produce you a little baby that will honor you. Even animals is grateful to the mother of their baby. They try to help build homes for them so that they can produce babies of their kind. I said we just have active food. White man out there beating and kicking your mother up and down the street, and you stand and look at it. We should suicide before we take such stuff. Let the white man come over in our yard and beat up our woman, our mother? No, brother. We both go down together. He loved our woman to destroy her. That's all he loved. He go into foreign lands of our people. First thing he goes looking around with his green blue eyes is to get up to the woman there, so that he can leave the seed of the devil there. I said to you, my beloved brothers and sisters, turn around and take a new thought for you people. Let the world know that you love self and those that look like yourself. Don't let people say you hate yourself. Who you gonna love after you hate yourself? Nothing but your enemy. I saw some chickens one day. These chickens were standing around in the yard, acting proud, the rooster was, and he was scanning the skies for his enemy. Anything like a hawk, he warned his family to go, but he don't run. He stay out there to battle the hawk when he hit the ground. If we will learn to stand up to the enemy, die, live or die, we will be respected by all people of the earth. We must learn to do that. The Muslim is trying to learn to respect their black sisters. The black brother Muslim is trying to show you how to do the same. A coward Muslim is not a Muslim. If we claim that we are backed by God and that we are with God to back Him among enemies of evil, I say, brothers and sisters, let us prove these things. Don't talk them, but prove it. And the oath of Islam, it goes like this: my prayer, my life, and my death is all for Allah. This is the oath that we take in our prayer. If we don't do what we're saying in the prayer, we're telling other than the truth to God's faith. In Christianity, it was a religion that we do as we please. Not so in Islam. You can't do as you please in Islam, because some of your pleases may not please Allah. So we do as Allah will be pleased with us. If we are asked to pray 5 times per day in Islam to show a good Muslim, well, if we want Allah to take care of us every 5 minutes, every 5 seconds, every fractions of a second, then I don't think we praying too regular to Him, just putting up 5 prayers. That's not so much for the much that we are getting from Him and the much we hope from Him. Over here to our left, the question is, which one will survive? The war of Armageddon, which is now taking place. We're going into that war, and we're in it now, at this very minute. If you believe Christianity, which has mistreated you and hanged you on trees, then I think you should look at this and think, well, if a murder will survive peace, which we have experienced all of our lives, that heaven does not give us no trouble. But we disobey the laws, rules of the heaven, which they are obeying the Creator. The star and the moon and the sun obeys the law of its Creator.
Yes, sir.
But this stuff over here to our left is the make-up of an enemy against that to our right, looking from downstairs. He is opposed to the laws that governs that which he cannot do without himself. He cannot find no place to live but in the peaceful kingdom of the universe. And regardless to how he boasts, he can't build one outside of it. Let him try and build him a universe. Then he could be independent of ours. But since he was not able to build him a universe, then obey the laws of ours. But that he can't do, because one of our black scientists, a little over 6,600 years ago, made him according to his wish. He didn't make him according to our wish. He made him according to his wish. This troublemaker was made of the nature of making trouble. When his God made him, he made him, and he said to him, after he had made him, go to now and make all the mischief that you can before the coming of the Messiah. Who is the Messiah? Is the God we call Allah, and we call him other names, but he is the one also that is referred to us in our Bible that will come. Messiah means a name of self-independence. The man don't rely on others. He's self-independent. And he's one that is coming in the last day to bring about the judgment of the made man. And he's referred to by many as being the Son of Man. I don't know whether I should tell you all this or not. The Son of Man is that man that is given authorities and power by God to carry out his judgment upon the people. That's what the Son of Man is. And then it goes also for the Messiah being born out of his nation by a woman that was not of his nation. But the man that produced the child that she gave birth to was of us, black men. And that he married her to get an honor-like child. So that he could send that child among our people and his people to produce a ruler of us who was lost among the unalike people. And that man he made from among his people, and the enemy was and is the God of the judgment of destruction of the unalike, which has attracted us for these last 6,000 years to follow. Unalike is the white people. They are unalike of us. And we are not like them, and they are not like us only in the nature of a man. That's why they call him mankind. Because he's just kind of like the real man, but he's not the real. A God who is able to fulfill his promise to us, coming offering you that flag on the right, means that it is time now that you rule your own. That's your own, and he have offered it to us. We have a song we sang of that beauty like this. Allah have given to us our own, the sun, moon, and stars. Foreign flag. I don't think you will find the white people running all over the earth with that on their head. If they know better, they don't have part in it. They have time in it, but not part of the creation. When you ask the white man about his secret order called Mason or Masonic, he wants you to answer that you was not made in that, but you were born that. That's true. We are born Muslim and cannot be accepted by saying, I was made a Muslim. We were created Muslim. Some of you may be Masons in here now to come over in that corner with you to teach you how. And reading a book in Washington Congressional Library on ancient masonry, I had to laugh sometime to see how we have been fooled. And now you are getting the highest degree in that order that no white man would ever teach. But however, we won't stop here to deal with some kind of society. We will move on with truth. If we bring to you, I'm talking about the disbelievers and hypocrites, if we bring to you that flag and tell you that's our sign or emblem, you that have studied degrees in masonry should not hesitate to come over. Because we give you more than what the devil has given you. Instead of sitting here before our eyes and patrolling the floor space, they are men that have learned more about masonry than you. Your masonry have included the history of your slavery, and that it also teaches you that, but you don't know it. Your first 3 degrees takes you into your slavery. Those 3 degrees there, they are the answer to your slavery, if you understand them. But not understanding them as the white man would not teach you the theology side of it. It makes you dumb to even that which you actually own. I don't like to call such names, but it's an easy answer to the truth of it. You look the ignorant of you among you. Look at that and laugh at it, because he's ignorant of the truth of it, and he don't know what he's doing. But he'll smile his old stars and stripes. He calls it old glory. I wish you I'd change the name and say it's old hell. I'm always positive that if you will let me teach you, you'll go out sticking out your little chest. It'll make you feel like sticking your chest out. But I said, don't act proud. Be humble and yet commend. If we bring to you the sun, moon, and star, and you laugh at it, criticize, and say you don't want it, that you'd rather have a made square of the devil, and that's good enough for you to get by, you only wish it to become recognized by the devil, not by you, your people. That is why that you go and join up with him in every society that you think he will let you in. You want to be his equal, be recognized and respected by him. He didn't make his society or societies to make you his equal. He robbed you of money, all right, enough to be called one of them. He don't like to call you no brother, and no society. Now before ever that we will tell him that we will accept him, calling us brothers. He tried to call us brothers. Many white people out there calls us brothers. Or he refers to us as the brothers. Because we have the truth and the right act and in our right position of the square. We don't do this for forms and fashions. No, it is the truth. If we say that we are on the square with you, it don't mean that we just say that because the sign of the square. No, we say that because we are the square ourselves. Not that we make a sign to go by. We the square. And we are the star, and we are the moon. While you do these things according to his teaching, just for the respect of the white people who are one. They are getting recognition of it in America and in Australia and in Europe. This is just an act that they have for you to buy, to get among them. And Freemasonry even in itself does not take you any further than Australia and into Europe. But this on the right that takes you all over the earth. I want you to wake up and know yourself to be people of the first order, not of the last order, but of the first order. We are to respect each other as brothers and not as enemies. We are to respect our woman as our mother. I say, my friend, this means that we have to love each other. We can't do these things if we hate each other. That's why we are very careful with you. We know the poison in which the devil have put you in. Poison your mind against yourself and love of yourself for him, and hoping you could be like him. Hope that you don't be like him. These people were made for hellfire. They were not made to live only to a certain time. He tells us himself, some places he go now, that the children of the natives see him, say, there go a foreign devil. They know him better than you. A real devil is one that is made by nature of evil. His very nature, the material which he's made is, I don't use the word created because he is not from the creation. He's a made man. That our sanctus, Yaakov, made here 6,000 years ago. But we have been on this earth ever since it was created. And if it's the home of the that you can classify me of talking that which I do not know, the history of you have been taught to me as far back as the atom that first burst forth to give away sound. And that was beyond 76 trillion years ago. 1 trillion years is a long time. But when you put 7/10 of them together, it's run you out of reading. Almost. I want to talk with you all the time on yourself. If I don't do it, God will hold me responsible for Him giving me the knowledge that you never have dreamed of getting out of the head of God, the knower of all things. I will be held responsible. I go slow with you at times because I know your disbelief. You are people who were raised by the devil, who hates the truth and love life. But I defy him disproving me of any word that I teach to you. If you could go outside and bring me a white man that says he can prove that I'm lying to you, I will give you $10,000 for every word that I have said that was a lie. I defy them every time they're among us. And they don't do it. If that door was swung back on its hinges to let them in, you wouldn't have seen them. They want to be here to listen to that which they never knew. Because a baby cannot tell mother and father what he was doing when he come forth. He got to live long enough for the action of matured brain. So that he's on a baby track, and a very young baby too. He have our number because he could not have another number since we his father. So he was not made of himself. We made him. So says the Bible, and one. He was made by the black man, the original man. And he's not hard to make. We could produce many of them, but not one of them can produce one of us. I'm quite sure you're asking yourself, when is he going to teach what he said? I am doing it. I'm teaching what I said I would teach you. But I'm coming in such a way up to it that you will be able to master it. You're supplicant. It's useless to have something of wisdom that you cannot master. Give that wisdom to another. But the way I'm teaching you, you can learn to master what I do. And you'll be just as big a boy as I am. Of which I don't call myself no big boy, but I hate, pardon me, I hope to make you the big boy. Then I get behind the door and peep at how you will react. That truth, the Bible said, will make you free. That's it. That is true. If you know the truth, you will be free, having the knowledge of yourself and others, and of God and the devil and both of them's word. It will make you free. That's right. Rightly said. We must take you out of these, this flag here, so that we can get going with the Creator and the one that did not create. The main thing to know who is the right one that made the creation and the one that didn't make it. This flag over here, to our right, was not made by white people. They can't produce the flag like that. This flag over here, you had to use some of the material of ours to make it. So, my brother and sister, my son is either getting hungry or he is. He feels for his father. He thinks his father should stop and go home. But my son don't know that I have 30 millions here to teach. And if I can get 30 million people to believe in America, I could take that 30 million people and rule the whole earth. I don't think anybody here is so hungry. At least they can't be any hungrier than I. I haven't eaten nothing today. And I'm preaching in New City. You shouldn't send for me if you didn't want to be patient with me. Theology is not so easy taught, especially to people who do not know theology. Theology of religion. You got a very hard job with people who don't know it and who are wrapped up in the belief of religion which the true theology opposes. And this, what we have to do, is to bring you out of that which you do not know into that which you and me can make others to believe. It's true. I love to stand before you and teach you the science of religion and others. If I didn't know and understand the science of other religions, other than Islam, I could not prove to you that Islam is superior. But I know other religions who boast that they have a place in the sun to rule people with. And these religions is not worth their name. No, not even worth their name. As the Holy Quran teaches you and me, that if you come up on the day of resurrection before God with a religion other than Islam, it won't be accepted. Because the religion of Islam is over all religions, And its work in science proves itself. Not that you have to get somebody to come and prove it. It proves itself. Because it is true without help to make you to believe it's the truth. So, brothers and sisters, I see somebody getting white-mouthed around here looking for other proof. And I better let you go. So, we must know truth to join and become a member in a fully recognized society. We can't become the member of recognized societies without having the knowledge of truth. And this is what the American black man needs most of all. He needs to be shaped so that he can be accepted in the best moral and educated societies of the people of earth. We thank Allah for blessing us with this house here. We thank Mr. DeMett for letting us in here. We shall not forget Mr. DeMett. He gave us a nice place, one of the 10 most nicest places in the country for spiritual service. And that we like the place. Hope you that visited it like the place. That we will learn to be as clean as the building. Its walls are clean. We hope that we can be accepted in the clean societies of the people of earth. Like all people of the earth will come in here. They all will come here if we permit them. You would see a member of every nationality or race, nation is on the earth, if we would let them in. Now I will ask you to think this over. If you are to rule after other rulers has ruled, since they have experience ruling and you have not, you probably could be easily cheated in your freedom to rule by other rulers. So we don't lie them here until we know that you are able to master what you are being taught. Well, it's not open for foreigners. It's open for the new baby that is being born. The little black baby. So now I'm going to dismiss you, as it has been near 2 hours or more since we began. And that's long enough for people to listen to the theology of the times and getting the full and clear knowledge of what we have been deprived of by it. And I thank you for being so nice and quiet to sit here and listen to me for these 2 hours. And I believe that you will be happy over what has been said. Now, I bring to you that which you don't love too well. To stay in this place, we've got to keep money going by the tens of thousands. So when you go out there, don't forget your place. This is your place. Do something to stay here. As I have just begun to teach you the history and the secret of the world that you're in, I can't say when we're going to finish. But I'm inviting you to come back next Sunday. As you know, we carry on our own school, independent of others. We will never get our own by mixing up with others. Letting our children be brought up in their school. That has been the wrong thing to do. Teach your own children the knowledge of the education yourself. I have learned since been seeking teachers, we have some mighty learned teachers out here. And what we want you to do to come over and put your wisdom here. Let us raise up our nation from your knowledge. Love to teach and train your children in the knowledge of the black nation who had no beginning nor will they have an end. They are chasing the white man all over the earth to push him off the earth. And you that like to go along with it, they push you off too. This is the end of the time of white people ruling black people. Believe it or not.
Yes, sir.
Mighty curious and strange thing is being happening now, even into nature. It is changing up against our enemy. Look what you hear happen up in the north part of this country. It's happening every hour, but they don't tell you every hour what is going on. They think you already know, and you do know something. I say, my beloved, I thank you for your presence here this afternoon. In the basement, we are trying to set up a school down there and up there on the surface. And we're going to try to create a better classroom up and down Stony Island on this side, running all the way back down as far as we have land. We have so many applications in for teachers to teach in our schools that we go home and almost cry that we don't have the space for you. But just keep putting your application in. Time is here. that we must do something for self. I thank you. If there's any question, anyone have any question to ask me about what I have been teaching you? Yes, brother. Brother, I can't hardly hear you back there. Will you come up here? Brother, I can hear you a little better. Don't be ashamed. It's time for us to get away from being ashamed. Walaikum salam. Afro teaching. What did you say? Oh, Brother Jesus. I want to give you his whole history as God gave it to me. But I don't have time now. But I can say this according to that which you can read. The Holy Quran does not call him a God. He was not a God, and he admits in the Bible that he came before time to do his type of teaching. And he also admits it in the Holy Quran. It was not time of the Jews, the time was not up to have judgment teaching taught among them, because they had yet this time to live. Therefore, they cut him off like they did many righteous prophets, that he couldn't set the world in righteousness, and they lived under righteousness when they was made to live under wickedness and deceive us and make us do the same. The time wasn't up. And he was not sent to us at all. Jesus was sent to the Jew, or rather taking himself to the Jew. There is no prophecy in the Bible that Jesus was to come to preach to the Jews salvation, because he was 2,000 years ahead of that time. And so there's much more we could say, but I think we'd be losing time. He admits himself that he was before time, and he prophesied of another when he comes. He will teach you and lead you into all truth. I can't do it. I'm sent, or I'm here for a special thing. But that one will tell you all. Like the one that Moses prophesied of. I bear witness with Moses in his words, in his teaching, that one will lead you into all truth. I can't do it. So I think it is very good that we are living in this time, and a time that we learn the truth of that which prophets before us couldn't look into. But now the book tells you when he comes, whom the God will send, that is he, and you will hear from him that which you has been longing for. And this is him, brother. to you or no man from questioning. I don't care who it is. Whatever question you want to question, that's your privilege. And if a teacher who claims to know the truth object to you asking him a question, he's not the one. We cannot learn if the teacher won't let us ask questions. Because that what he teaches, I didn't know it, so I may want to ask you questions. And so if you block me from asking questions, then I'm afraid that you are blocking me from learning what you teach. But this little fella don't object to no one. I put myself before the world. I don't put myself before just a Satan organization. I defy the white theologians and philosophers to ask me anything they want to. Anything. I don't care what they want to ask me. Go ahead and ask. I'm not boasting, brother. I'm just as humble as you. Wisdom don't make me proud. It make me humble. Right. And if a man get proud of his wisdom, he can't teach us. But if he get down here with us and humble himself, as nature has created everything in this stage of humbleness. And if you're too proud to go along with the law of nature, then maybe you won't be able to teach me much. So, if I teach you and you don't understand, it's your freedom to ask me of that which you don't understand, to make it clear to you. And if I can't make it clear, I'm not the last teacher. And I believe I'm the last teacher that ever was. We want, above all, unity of brotherhood. That's what we want. That's what Islam is here for. To unite us into a circle of brotherhood. Every one of us believing that we are the same. Islam is not made up of no big eyes and little you. All is elect before Allah. Right. As the Holy Quran teaches us, it says, the most best among you is the one who is most careful of his duty to Allah. So, if we have a religion of equality, Islam is equality. That's what that moon stands for in our flag. Equality, equal. It's equal with the earth, and the earth equal with the moon. And then all is equal in the sun. See? All the planets is equal in the sun. Family before the sun. Because it being the greater and attraction, it don't make it being greater in the eyesight of God. See how this scientist of ours split up the moon 66 trillion years ago, and we now going back there through the white man, looking at the destruction of that piece of our planet, to let man know that you don't worship that either. That's just the same as that you own. But it has been deprived of its life. Like you hold the black man, deprived of his life. This is a sign of us. So, I hope that I could slip out here some night through the week and help you out in this. This is no, we say, silly question that you are talking on. This is wisdom that you are talking on. And I love that my people come and ask me such questions, so I can tangle with them whether that they are proud or humble. Because if we don't make everything clear to our people what God has revealed, then the revealing of it was unnecessary. That's right. But I like to ask questions. Don't be afraid that we're going to look at you as somebody wants to dispute. Asking questions of educational nature. The man is not disputing and trying to bring up an argument. He's bringing up something that we all want to understand. So I thank you, brother, for questioning. That's all I can say. I'm now going to turn you back into the hands and voice of our assistant minister to dismiss you. We have a wonderful minister. Is there anything that you all want, anybody else wanted to ask me? Yes, sir, brother. Come up here, brother, closer where I can hear you. Thank you. Oh, sure. Because there was no one there to record it. He is the God. There is no God in the sun before you. The black man has no beginning. There was no God before him. We would be following another people. But we are here on the earth, and we made the white race ourselves just a little while ago. Yes. So, yeah, oh yes, yes. The Holy Quran teaches us that God didn't make us to live forever. Only the nation is always, the nation is here. The black man is always here, but that not no single black man living forever. We have them living near 1,000 years, but they're not to live forever. And you know why? After the scientists live here and learn all about this earth, and know what is to come to his earth tomorrow. Tomorrow could mean 1,000 years or 20,000. Since he know all of this, he's not particular about staying around to see it come in, because he already knows it. And so he gets tired, he starts living a life in which he knows will have an end to it. The Savior says some of these great scientists just start eating 3 times a day, and he soon dies. Because the food is the thing that sustains life, keeps us here, and the same food will take us away. Because the poison that's in the food will eventually destroy our physical form if we continue to fight against it. So that is the way that highly learned scientists among the black man gets away from out of our family. We just start eating. It's the way that he should eat. Because, as I just said, the food is the thing that keeps us here, and it's the food that takes us away. Anything else, brother? Greater than the other one, yes. We are now living in the last of the, some people call it different names. That was here now 15,000 years ago, and his time, that of wisdom, was to go 25,000 years. But since the Mahdi has come in against all previous gods, because he is God of us all, his wisdom is not matched by no god in the past nor in the future to come. Therefore, the scientists said that he lived forever, because nobody can remove his knowledge. These questions that you ask me, I intend to teach you that anyway when I get further over into this subject. That will come in. I have to bring it in to prove that you are the first and the last, if there ever be a last. And we have gotten so wise now nobody can cut us off and make us a last. Every time one come in after a certain time, he's wiser than the other one. That keeps us going. Was there something else? Well, come back and bring the I want all of you to go away from this temple with your mind set on bringing to me next time you come 5 more besides yourself. Please. Turn you back into the hands of our minister, and he will do the dismissing of you. And I have had a very, very good time here with you. But But I will be looking for you with 5 more, with each and every one of you next Sunday afternoon. We haven't forgotten our subject. It's just so long. But if you keep coming, you will keep learning. I'm the little boy that challenged the world of science to disprove just one word I say. If you are able to condemn me false on one word that I teach here, give you $10,000 out of my brother's vest pocket, and then I'll pay with my life for lying to you. We must not lie in this day. It's the end of this world. So since it has been the master liars, we must not become no minor liars in it. Thank you. May Allah's peace and His blessing go with each and every one of you as you return to your home. Bless you with safety and travel. That is always carrying on. Trouble and death. But I pray, and I want you to pray that Allah take us home without a broken limb or a scratched flesh, and without our property being marred and scratched. I think. Salam alaikum.
Allah for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. All praise is due to Allah for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. All praise is due to Allah for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. All praise is due to Allah for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. All praise is due to Allah for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. All praise is due to Allah for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Who was that said I was not a big man? I know I'm a big man now. There are so many of you in here, you have darkened our temple out so that I can hardly see you. That's really something. Oh, yes. You'll find anybody out there calling me little man. Tell them, you go down to that temple. You will find he's not a little man, he's a big man. I I'm really happy to see you here. I feel more happier today than any day I have been out here. You see, I'm not cheated like that Baptist preacher was in the South. He just kept going to the church to preach to lots of people. He wanted a church to pastor. You know how some of these fellows are about that. So when he would go out, the people will come and they'd start talking about their Saturday night parties while in the church. And just looking up at him every now and then. And he got tired of that. So last once, he went out, carried his Bible case with him, and he set it up on his Bible stand. He opened it up. He pulled out a quart of whiskey, set it down to his left. And he pulled out a 45 and put it down to his right. He laid his Bible in between the two. He said, brothers and sisters, my text today is some of these things will move you. So you are lucky today that I don't have that to do. You're already here. So something have moved you. As long as something is moving you, that makes me feel good. But when you go to people and nobody moving, then you're in bad shape. We have always here a program in which maybe you don't like too much. It's a program of doing something for self. With millions of us here in America and with millions out of America, we are trying to say to you in words that you're going to have to move. The people on the outside is pushing in. And they don't have this kind of weapons. They don't come in talking. They want to come in shooting. And I want to teach you how to get out of the way. One place in the Holy Quran, and there's another place in the Bible where it says that we have heard of this ever since our fathers fell asleep. You've been telling us this. Well, God, as the Bible said, do not wish to destroy any of us. He wishes that we come to understanding and believe and accept your arm, so that he could take you home into your arm and not carry you to hell with the devil. He's forced to do that if you don't accept. But if you will accept, he even give you a little time. Hold the works back until you can make up your mind. But the time today has been that you have been given this time very, very long, overdue. If you had not been here, the devil would have been destroyed as soon as his time was up in 1914. But since you were here, and you are the one that God is seeking, then the time is delayed because you delayed yourself. So I'm here to tell you today, like that last angel. That last angel said, time knoweth not, will soon know no more. So I'm with him. I can easily bear him witness to that truth. The time that you have known will be no more. They are tired of giving you time. So, as I heard my father make some imaginations on that trumpet, he said Gabriel will blow a trumpet, that it is into parts, and that each part measured 9 foot, which made the trumpet 27 feet long. He used to preach that fire stuff. Oh, brother, it looked like that you wouldn't hardly be able to get ready. So I'm saying to you that trumpet, I don't say 9 feet each length of it, but I said this, that the time that you have known will soon know no more. These people is getting ready, and I'm trying to hurry you and myself to get ready. Hurry, hurry, lay hold to your arm. This is what I'm here for. We have, as you know, our program. It is doing something for yourself, and that if God will give to you and me the kingdom, we have to learn how to keep up the kingdom. Give a man something and then he don't know how to keep it up, you're wasting time. We must learn how to keep it up, as the Bible teaches us that you're raised up to rebuild the waste cities. That's here in your Bible. So, those who will waste the cities is the one that we want to stay out of the way of, because they will be causing trouble. I'm looking for cable people to help me to put this job over and put it over at once. So I find here Mr. Percy Coggins, a medical doctor. Well, we be sick sometime, brother, don't worry. You have something to do. Because we are not in our own and we are not acting ourselves. Mr. Patrick Coggins, a deputy. We have some people around here that gets out of their places sometimes. I don't know what kind of deputy you are. But however, Mr. Coggins, if you are one of those that picks up people who is not in their right orbit, we need you. And Mr. Patrick, deputy administrator and legal consultant, thank you for visiting us. These are the kind of people we're looking for. And also Dr. Houston X. Kelly, medical doctor. We need you, doctors. Don't you hear my voice kind of bad? Dr. Joseph Smith, he's a doctor. Mr. Earl T. Better, teacher. If I mispronounce your names, well, just like for me, I got to school in they was closing. Mrs. Brasil M. Jones, manager, traveling agent, agency. I, like you too, because we traveled a lot. You know, to tell you the truth, some of our people had never left the community that they was born in. Islam went and moved them out. They are traveling. Islam will certainly put you on the road. Dr. E.T. Johnson, surgery. Oh no, I don't want you. No surgery, brother. No. I need all of my skin. Dr. Cedric, ex-Clark professor. We need you. You're a professor. We're not one ourselves. Charles 19X James, teacher. Carl 4X Morris, engineer. I should have you standing, shouldn't I? Every time I call your name, so we'll know who to call on. So that a fellow don't beat you out of the job when we call. You know? That is right. These are doctors. We always need a doctor sometime. Charles 19X James, teacher. We need plenty of teachers. May you stand. Let's see how you look. Where are you? Yeah. Yes. The secretary, they probably the brothers in the school section. Carl 4X M. Morris, engineer. He may be in this. Yes. Well, some of them is out, brother, and I don't get a hold of them. Excuse my delay here. I don't know what I'm going to call this one. Name or not, I didn't go to school, I told you. Is this brother Octavius? Octavius Ekroon, director of the Roxbury Medical Techno Institution. Are you here? It is. Okay. Miss Clarina H. Aline, registered nurse. Are you here? Well, we need nurses. I need one right now. All the way in the back. Oh, yes. Thank you, sister. Mrs. Lucille M. Holland, administrator and assistant. Miss Lucille. So, I brought a Lucille here with me. And she was a nurse. Thank you, sister. Or rather, she is a nurse. No, that is not a nurse that I brought here. Oh, look at the nurses here. Mrs. Kara, Richard, nurse. You, Mrs. Richard. Thank you. Mrs. Dolores. No, wait a minute. Mrs. Audrey, you call off these because you went to school more than I did. So you call them off.
Mrs. Audrey Arrington, a nurse from Detroit.
Yes, she is.
Yes, sir, right there, sir. Miss Melinda Robinson, a nurse from Detroit.
Yes, she is.
Yes,
She's here.
Mr. Garland, contractor from San Francisco.
He's here.
Yes, sir. Mrs. Corrine Lane, I believe it is, registered nurse. Yes, sir, she's in the back. She just raised her hand all the way in the back there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see her now.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Dr. E.T. Johnson. He's right here, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Dr. Cedric X. Clark. He must be in the school also. Mr. Patrick Coggins, the Deputy Administrator and Legal Consultant. Mr. Coggins?
He's not here.
No, sir. Mr. M. Forster, electrical contractor. He's right there, sir. He just stood in the back there. Mr.
I was
Forster?
just about to say he should
Mr.
not
Forster?
have missed. Since he's a contractor, we have work to do.
Yes, sir. Mr. Forster, would you stand, please? Mr. Archie Simpson, electrical contractor.
Yes, he's
There
here.
he is. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. John Slade, television producer from Boston.
Yeah, he's here.
Thank
you, sir.
Mr. Steve Hussein, Black News Television, also from Boston. Mr. Hussein. Mr. Wesley Williams, Black News. Mr. Louis Overby, reporter, Christian Science. Mr. Earl X. Bracton, doctoral candidate and teacher.
Well, we don't see him.
Yes, sir. Dr. Kelly, Brother Dr. Houston A.X. Kelly, sir, medical doctor from Boston.
From Boston.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's up in that corner of the United States where Goodwin comes up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Percy Coggins, a medical doctor. Mr. Percy Coggins?
Don't seem, I guess he have a patient. It's bad weather outside.
Yes, sir. And Mr. Joseph Smith, the medical doctor. There he is back there, sir, standing in the corner near the post. Mr. Smith, would you stand again, please?
He's here. Thank you for your presence. Okay. Well, we can say to you that we are real happy to have you present. We want you to know that we need your service, every one of you professional people. We can't come in and say, be well and you will be well. We have to get well. This weather seems to have me a little troubled up. So as soon as I can get myself well, then I will show you how I got well, and then you can start practicing. But I must go through with what all the others went through with. Remember the book. It says there when Job began the complaint, that when God answered, he answered him out of the whirlwind. He come to him pretty tough. He asked Job to answer him then. Job was not ready to give answer to what he was asking. Those questions he asked, Job was question that Job had never been questioned on. Condemned Job. And the first word he said, who is this that darkened counsel by reasons of words? He criticized Job that he was throwing in his little excuses and accusing of the God. That he was making the truth become dark. So he asked him just a few questions. And Job ought to know how to have answered those few questions. He said, what is the foundation in which the earth is speaking to defend his questions? Now, Job, if you can answer some of these questions, he didn't say some of them, but these things, he didn't, it don't read exactly like I'm saying, but this is what it means. If you can answer my question, Job, your own right arm, your own right hand can save you. Think over that. Just go ahead, Job, now and answer me for a few minutes. Job told him they was too heavy for him. He couldn't answer the question. He ought to have told Job, shut up then. But I'm not going to tell you to shut up. I'm going to tell you to talk. I want you to open up and talk. I don't want you to shut up. I'm looking for labor. And the day is far spent. You hear lots of things going on. You hear that the East is now joining up with East. You hear that, you read it, but you don't think it's talking about you and it won't interfere with your big chief. Here in America, he's the big boss. But I said he got the boss sort of surrounded. And he's got to be a boss to get out of it. Joining up with East. You hear that, you read it. But you don't think it's talking about you and it won't interfere with your big chief. Here in America, he's the big boss. But I said he got the boss sort of surrounded. And he's got to be a boss to get out of it. You notice that America's money is just continuing to fall. You notice that people continue, nations continue to unite on the outside of America. In the book, in the Bible, it says that they said, come, let us go up against her. Noonday. Let us go and take her while she's asleep. This is referring to America. The Asiatic nation is the one talking there. They're about ready to strike. And the country knows this to be true. I'm not biting my tongue to tell you that. Yeah. They are ready to strike her. The nation of Asia. They're all uniting together against this one to lay hold on her and lay her low. I forgot says to me, my greatest desire is to bring this devil, this is what he used, this devil to his knees. So we being in the midst of all of this great cloud and clouds of war being made up, and all of them's aim is towards America. I want you to interest yourself in trying to save self. Don't think that America is prepared today to keep them from coming in on you. She's not. No. She's not able to ward off this type of enemies that is coming against her. Yes, sir. They have united all over Asia to focus their guns on America and remove her from the planet Earth. Yes, not to give her a chance to live somewhere else, but to remove her from the planet Earth. My friends, I'm telling you the truth from the mouth of God and His prophets. America is gone. She's going. As the Bible teaches you in a symbolic way, it says Babylon is falling. Why is she falling? Because she has become a habitation of devils and a cage for every foul and hateful bird. This is your America. It's there in your Bible, prophesying that this country is nothing in the world. It's filled with nothing but devils. Yes, sir. And them that is not devils, maybe that's some of you, full of hatred, yes, and carrying foul spirits. Yes, my beloved, I'm here to talk with you on such a subject as I'm talking, which means judgment of someone or some country. This is our country that we are living in. In another place there in Revelation, it warns you and me to fly out of her, flee from her, and be not caught into her snare. I'm telling you, brothers, this is true. We have before our eyes and been reading it ever since Grandma was around. You better begin to respect it as the truth you are reading. There will be no more some of the worldly scientists now. Think over this. Some of the worldly scientists bearing me witness that this is the truth, that America, see, doubt America will live another 3 years. Yes. This is the devil himself saying that. According to what he has learned, he says, that the Lord said through the mouth of his prophets and apostles, that America will hardly live 3 more years. I bear him witness. I I have not told you this, but I can show it to you in black and white. Sidian came 3 years after the death of Muhammad's wife. Maybe you can find it. This is in the table talk of Muhammad. And it's also in 2 or 3 other places by the scholars of Islam. They have a death pretty well described. I read it years ago. I did not want to never say nothing about it until after her death, because she had many children and grandchildren. I didn't want them to know it. But there's much we must tell today that yesterday we did not want to tell it. We have many things that we would like that you know. Putting it in a man's heart 25 or 30 years ago, these things, I was forced to keep quiet until the time comes that we can take many things of truth that we didn't know. I stayed with God 3 years and near hell. And He taught me night and day. He didn't let me rest. Night and day. Of the world of black man. Not world of black mankind, but the world of black man. The kind is the devil Caucasian. He is the kind of man. He's mankind, and we are men. He don't mind confessing that he's a mankind. He called himself that. And he will admit it to you. Excuse my slow getting around up here. If I am to teach you wisdom, divine wisdom, I can't hasten it. Because that you have never had no such teacher as I. I am a teacher that you don't meet every day. I can go to the doctor's office or to his clinic or to his hospital, and he won't know no different hardly from me than he would any other patient. I'm not here to show off. I have been taught how to teach you to get well and stay well. Well, then why don't you do that, Mr. Muhammad? I had to fulfill. The sickness that come to me, I had that to bear anyway. If I had not, then I would not be the man that I am. I have to bear that which others bear when they were here years ago and thousands of years ago. I'm a fulfiller. So therefore I have to take and go through with that which prophets went through thousands of years ago, in order to make it worthless for you to have another prophet. That's right. You don't need no prophets after me. I bring you face to face with God and the devil. Therefore, you don't need no more prophets. I fulfill in your present that which Moses, Aaron, and Lot, Abraham, before them, I fulfill all of them right in your face. But you don't know these things because you never studied Scripture. Therefore, the prophesier of the Scripture, you don't know that until I open it up to you. But you will read where that God in the Bible teach you that He would send you one to teach you the Scripture. And in the Holy Quran, it plainly teaches you that God will send you one to teach you the wisdom and the knowledge of these things scripturally. But since you have not been too much of a scripture reader, I'm here to put your minds back in it so that you will find the truth that I'm teaching you. It's there. We are so proud these days and time from the teachings of the devil, we don't have time to listen to spiritual teachings. We laugh at that because the devil's made us like themselves. He don't say nothing about listen to no truth. He know he's one that was made without truth, was none put in him. And that when you talk to the devil about truth, he laugh and begin to get mournful looking, and he'll soon dismiss himself, because that's not the nature of him to sit and listen to truth. But reach over and get your old banjo and some other musical instrument and start playing and blowing off the blues. You makes him happy. Yeah, he's a happy man then, because you are now given to him, rather I should say, that which by nature he was made to listen to. Not made to listen to truth. No. They want to come here, but they know they are not fit to sit here and listen. So the truth, since the truth is against himself. Yes, I have to, brother. Take my time. The Holy Quran is our book. It's a late one. So it being late coming to us, and we being late in receiving it.
Yes, sir.
Let me read to you a verse or two of the opening chapter of the Holy Quran. It goes something like this. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent and the Merciful. Praise be to Allah, the Lord of the worlds. Not one world, but of the world.
Yes, sir.
You have a S on there.
Yes,
The Beneficent and the Merciful. Master of the day of requital. He's the master on the judgment day. And it follows up with the witness of the righteous in these words: Thee do we serve, and Thee do we beseech for help. If we serve a king, that king is the one to help us, because we are his servants. Who are we going to serve? And who are we going to look for help but our Master? Guide us on the right path. Who are we going to look to be guided on the right path if we serve him? No one that we can see. The path of those upon whom thou hast bestowed favors. This is the opening of the Holy Quran. How beautiful. The path of those whom he hath bestowed favor. Not upon the path of those upon whom thou hast... No, pardon me, I'm about to get wrong here. Not the path of those whom wrath is brought down, nor those who go astray. We don't want no such thing as chastising. I tell you, brothers and sisters, the Holy Quran is a great book. It's a book that the devil can't call a lying book. This is one book he don't dispute. He recognizes it to be a book full of truth. And so he don't argue about it. Most intelligent white people, they have a Holy Quran in their house. They told me that when I was in prison, a guy was a Muslim shriner, and he told me, he said, why shouldn't they let you have your book, the Holy Quran? He said, I have mine. He said, you are Muslim. He said, they're trying to force you to read the Bible. He said, because I asked the lieutenant. I said, why don't you let him have his Holy Quran? He said, that's what we got him in here for. To let him read the Bible. And he swore back to him and said, that's a shame. To let him be deprived of his Holy Quran. And then your government tell him that he have the freedom of religion. These things is like the Bible prophesied. In that day and time, the truth will be made clear so all can understand. Well, it's becoming so clear today that even they themselves wish that they could join up with the truth. Ask me, most of the weekly, could they join? Couldn't some of us join? I tell them no. He said, you don't mean to say none of us right? I said, let me give you an example. I say, there's lots of snakes. I said, some of them is harmless, we call it. I said, but yet he's a snake. He started laughing. You know, I was after him. So it kind of tickled me then. I said, surely there are many white people better than others. He said, but they are white people. So they always is asking me some kind of question. And they all want to know, can't some of us get by? I told him, I gave him a description of Egypt when Moses went out of Egypt, that some of the Egyptians went out with him. I said, this don't mean that every white person is going to be killed on that day. I said, no. I said, many will survive that day. I said, but he will go back to his arms. I said, like the church people. I said, they're not going to be killed. I said, because Allah told them that they would not. They've been trying to practice Islam, though they are white people. But they tried to practice Islam. They are called Muslims. I said, they are Muslim by their practice. I said, but by nature, he's like you and all the rest. But by his practices, the faith of Islam, God given them extensions of time. So he will do you the same if you're able to practice it. I said, well, I don't find a fault of it. I said, well, that don't get it yet. Don't find no fault, but I don't practice it. The good book says that if you believe, carry it into practice. A belief that is not practiced goes for nothing. And so we get along very well, as long as you know a snake will sting you. Don't go up playing with it. So I tell you these things. Don't take them for jokes and plays. Just remember at all times he's a snake. If Muhammad, that we live in the day of judgment, and that we all got to go to our home, what does our home look like? It looks like this. Looks like the earth. And with you in our home, this is your home. You're not going to be taken up in the sky no place. Unless it's in a plane to take you out of trouble to another spot where the trouble is not going on. But you're not going to be taken care of like you read there in the Bible, that the angel will come from heaven, and you've been looking for spirits to come out of the sky. No, not like that. The angels will come from heaven, all right enough, but they men, and not spooks like you think they are. They are men, and that they will come in planes to take you up out of the troubled area and fly you to another peaceful area. Out in the far Pacific, the Bible prophesies to you that you will be taken to the island far away. They do have places out there they could take care of on permanent, forever. And you may live on some of these islands. I'm not in no hurry. I just want to talk with you. There is New Zealand. They have already cried out that they could take all of us. But I don't think you'll go to New Zealand right away. You may spread out in that area later on. But I don't think you're going now. I don't think you're going nowhere but here. If the Scripture is true, and it is, that the Lord says, that it is His own goodwill to give thee the kingdom. Well, if it's His own goodwill to give us the kingdom, and backs it up by other prophecies by saying, He taketh the kingdom from whom He pleases, and give it to whom He pleases. This is a broad hint that He will take this country and give it to another people. And if He don't do that, He's well able to destroy it and give it to no one. But He's able to take it and give it to whom He pleases. And I saw, or rather He showed me, how He could take the country without striking a match. Don't have to take it as far. He have already shown me this. He can take it without lighting a match. Don't have to have no fire. Take it very easy, and you can go around and get even with Johnny for mistreating you. This is true as I'm standing here. Then He shown me how easy He could do so with the punishment He put on some of my followers, who was hypocrites. As good as they say, what can He do when He gets like that? That's the way it was shown to me. It was natural. It wasn't in no dreams. These hypocrites were after me, take my life. So He let them get to me. Then He got a hold of them. And brother, I don't want Him to get a hold of me like that. The Holy One said it is the worst chastisement. He don't chastise like anyone else. It's the worst. It's the next thing to death. When you get something next to death, brother, you're in bad fix. I saw this. He shown me just how that He will chastise those that will not believe and obey. He don't want to kill you. He told me not to do so. Well, you say, well, I could slap you down with one hand. Well, that is right. But you can't slap that which I may desire against you down like that. So, it is a terrible thing. As the Bible teaches, do not fall into the chastisement of God. Well, Brother Muhammad, I'm getting hungry. Through with this slow marching stuff. I'm getting hungry. When is you going to get through with this slow marching stuff? But I am moving along pretty fast. You professional people, we have all you can do if you would join up with us. One thing I must remind you of, I cannot accept you to work for me unless you want to be right. If you don't want to be right now, it won't be you working for me. I will be working against you. I want you to know these things. Professional people, that I'm here to lay the foundation for a new world, new government. And we can't follow the old world and its government that we have known. We're going to build a new government. And the government is a government of righteousness. I want you to know that. The hereafter means after the destruction of the wicked and their wicked government. That's what we mean when we say hereafter. And the hereafter is coming soon for America. She is the first to be destroyed because she has mistreated us so terribly wrong until God is tired of waiting on us to make up our minds to leave evil and come over to righteousness. As you have it there in the Bible, it goes something like this, that let him that is righteous be righteous still. Let him be wicked still. For I come quickly, says the Lord. You have that. Well, this is the quick time that he's making up his mind to come. He has given us 60 or more years to make up our mind. That's a long time waiting on people guilty of doing every known evil. No good at all. So you have been given that time from 1914 up until today. And that's a long time. So living around among the wicked, and they invented more wickedness every hour for you to practice. He don't let you sleep at night unless he entertains you with nothing but evil and filth. He keeps your mind on filth and evil. So God is tired of America. And since she was the first to bring us here and put us under such condition, and now still is not trying to repent for her evil doings, as one of the white devil priests told me. He said, I know, Muhammad, that we are guilty of these things. And I wish you to do something about it. He said, we have treated you all terribly bad. Well, he was just bearing me witness to what I was charging him with. He wasn't doing this voluntarily. I had hemmed him up, cornered him, forcing him to admit these things. They will admit that I'm teaching you righteousness when you go out there and ask one. He'll tell you, who, Muhammad? Yeah, he says. He's teaching you all right. Yeah, but I hope that you remember this. How many of you all going to believe Muhammad? He may tell you that. He said, but he's right on that. He told me out of his own mouth. He said, Muhammad, isn't it true that your people will not believe anything that you teachers tell them unless we white people, as you call us, the blue-eyed devil, that we put our stamp of approval on it. Not don't believe anything. And that's true. When you go to college, as I've been told, that I have a son, he's over there. He went, tried to put him through every college, sent him to Al-Azhar in Egypt, and he still is a disbeliever. So he told me, he said, Dad, he said, when you go to these colleges and universities, he said, they make you an infidel. He said, you don't believe like you used. I said, well, son, you know better. I said, believe it or let alone. And he said, oh, Dad, I didn't mean that you wasn't right. I said, well, I mean this, son, what I said. That you know, and that now you can take it or leave it. Well, he's teaching school in Tennessee, down there to the devil. Well, leave a man to what he wants to be. Don't try and force a man to believe in that which he don't want to believe in, because you have only a hypocrite. So, my beloved listeners and professional people, your profession will help us and yourself too, if it was used in Islam. And since you are here, this is for you to decide. Since you have learned, have the privilege to deal with any Asian people or country, that their money is still valuable. If you want to get in, I will show you how. But I'm afraid if you go with the knowledge you have now, you could be the loser there. I don't get nothing but credit from God for guiding me. I don't want you to give me a penny for right guidance and right teaching. I don't say I wouldn't, pardon me, I take that back. I will accept you giving something to help me in the work, but I'm not out here to preach and teach for your money. I'm out here to teach and preach to you how to save your life. We are at the crossroads. We are at the crossroads. We got to accept or reject, to one or the other. These men coming up here, dressed up in moon and stars, these are the people of the hereafter. Now, don't think you can get by if it's not in your heart. It's got to be in your heart. Nope, no show off today. And these people is not showing off. They have it in their heart. Their whole entire dress can be singled out and spoken with understanding, and these few words: freedom, justice, equality. Freedom you have never had a chance to enjoy because you've been with your slave master, depriving you of freedom. And also, justice have never come to you. Equality of nations never come to you. Now it's coming to you. You wear this uniform anywhere on the planet Earth. Among any nation, you're welcome. They will welcome you to come in because they know you was not a fool to put that on. These crescents that you have wrapped around your shoulders and yes, they know you was not a fool for you to wear that. They who put it on you taught you what it was. And that's right. I teach you what it is and teach you what it means. And you can go anywhere on the earth and use what I teach you. And they will say, he's teaching you right. I'm not going to teach you nothing but right. We have lots of little things we want to get around with you. The time is so near to the end. We can't go through with everything. And I can't get up here and preach like Reverend, Bonewater or somewhere. I can't do that. I have to take time to teach you. And we have workers that you have not got acquainted with yet. You'll write your letter in to get joined up or registered up with we, the Muslim world. Probably you never seen the secretary that received your letter and examine them for correction. Is Sister Hussein here? Yes, come here. Come on out. Turn on that brother, go over there and turn. So, this is Sister Margaret Hussein, the one that you write in for your letter to be okay for passage in the nation of Islam so that you may become a registered Muslim in the nation, because you can't get in the nation of Islam like you can in Christianity. Oh no, it's not that easy. It's a little harder than that. So this is Sister Hussein. She's the one that reads your letter and okay them if they are right. And maybe some of you have never met her. So Sister Hussein, I met her a long time ago, and I keep, chastising every now and then. When you don't hear from her so often, she's crying. Well, the Bible says God doesn't take one of us unless He give us a spanking. He must chastise us to let us know that He's God. So I want Him to chastise me if I'm wrong, because I know then He loves me. If you have anything to say, you could say something to them.
I'd like to say, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Assalamu alaikum, dear sisters and brothers. And I thank Allah for this privilege of meeting you, because we corresponded much. And the work of the messenger is the most important work in the world. And I wish that we would all understand that everything that the messenger does is based on Scripture, because he is a divine messenger and we are a holy people. So therefore, we must look at the messenger in the light of who he really is and understand our greatness and the work that we are doing for the messenger and the great people that we are to be privileged to have such a messenger as the messenger of Allah.
Thank you, Sister Hawthorne. And if there's anything that you think that you need to tell me that you don't like in her office, why, you may stand and tell me, and I will try and correct it. That's very nice of you, that you don't have no charges against our secretary. So, Secretary, we thank you for pleasing and satisfying the people in your office. And we have also other officers here that we could bring before you again and again. But since the time is getting short and that I'm getting hungry, that's right, but I'm getting hungry. We have to think many times before ever that we speak to see whether or not we are speaking the truth. The main thing that we people who are led by the devil himself, that we must remember that our foster father was the devil himself, and that we have to quit practicing after our foster father and go now to our real father and practice the works of truth. We must remember that we were taken from our home. We didn't really come here. We were taken and brought here against our will and against the will of our Father. But we was not able to resist our captors and preventing them from bringing us here in this part of the world. Remember how the history teach you how many lives we lost on ships, leaping overboard to keep from coming here. Our fathers did not want to come here, but they was forced against their will. They wanted to return home, but they didn't have a boat to go back on. They didn't have anything to cross the Atlantic with, but what they had been brought here. And then this wicked slave master, blue-eyed devil, he had rather dump us overboard, drown us than to bring us back home. Therefore, having us bowing to his will, the will of the devil, to obey him, the balance of our lives, under the whip, under chains, under bullets, run through our brains. Today, we were left here, standing on the shore, after they got off the ship, looking at the ship returning to bring their brothers there. They cried to go back. As the devil tells you and me in his book that the ship was named Jesus. Think over that. given a slave vote now. That good name. Since you believe in Jesus, okay, here is your Jesus. That's an awful thing to think of. That he will now tell you that his slave boat, prison house, that he brought you across the water on, that's your Jesus. You could feed him with fine limestone and think that you was giving them cool water.
Yes, sir.
Wicked. Take an innocent person out of his home and bring him into a far-off country. 3,000 or more miles across, nothing but water. Then tell him, I am your master, I am your God. Don't tell me your name is Ali or Muhammad. Your name is Mr. Culpepper. Any kind of name. Mr. Wood, Mr. Burry, Mr. Fish. Nothing. Not a day. All I have found. The Bible proceeds with his coming with the prophesy. I will go and search there for my people. And when I have found them, I will bring them again. Sell them again among that own people and in their own home. Brother, this is beautiful.
Yes, sir.
One writer says that when he found them, that he goes back and tells his people, and then in the end, he will say to the angels of his, go and bring everyone that is called by my name.
Yes, sir.
I have created him for my own self, for my own glory. Now today, he is after us, offering us the beautiful name, Muhammad, Ali. Those are two great names in this world.
Yes, sir.
Now we're so proud over being called Mr. Brown, Mr. Jackson, Mr. Culpepper, and if you ask him what the name means, he can't tell you. He don't know what it means. All he knows, white man give it to me. You shouldn't be calling what? If I'm not named that, what am I named? He gets kind of sort of proud. He want to give you words. He may be a doctor in office. Or he may be some professor in a school. He'll go to argue with you. Tell me what my name is. 40 years ago, we couldn't hardly tell them that. They're much better now. But 40 years ago, they cuss us out. And laugh at Muhammad and Ali. Some funny names. Where do you get those names from? Call them funny names. I was here. I was then trying to get them to accept those names. Let me see, do I have a card in my pocket? I'm not too sure. Usually I carry it in my pocket to show you what a beautiful card that name looked like. On. Devil look at it and he almost ready to jump as soon as he sees it. No, I don't have it in my pocket today. I should have one. No, that's not. I mostly have one in one place or another. Sometimes I have it in one so that I can get it, but I don't think this whole one that I can use the carry today. However, don't get impatient now. Just Thank you. But you can't go back to your people, nor even in Africa, with the white man's name. Now, many of you say, I go to Africa. But when the checkup day comes, they'll send you back. Because you must have a Muslim name, Islamic people's name, to see the hereafter. You can't go with the white man's name. And Africa will tell you that. No, when the time comes for your separation, you must return to us with the name of Allah. That we all have to go in His name. And the Bible teaches you that. And why should not we leap and jump to get out of the name of an enemy who chained up our fathers and mothers and beat them with the chain after he got them over here? Why shouldn't we be happy? You don't seem to be happy to get out of the devil's name. Why, you should then have this temple here almost rocking just to hear them. To get out of the name of an enemy who is out there shooting your brothers and sisters every day for nothing. You're walking by like a sheep while the slaughterer is slaughtering the other sheep. This sheep going along biting grass. Don't pay any attention.
Yes, sir.
That's the way we are here. Don't pay any attention. Look out here, these boys that got killed, lying there asleep, like a rabbit is sleeping in his bed, not paying no attention to the dog. And here comes the dog eating him up. But a dog won't grab a rabbit when he's lying sleeping in his bed. He'll make a noise to make him jump up. Because I have hunted with dogs after rabbits in the South. And that rabbit dog of mine, he'd go up there, he'd catch a rabbit squatting down in his bed on the little grass, and with his ears lying down on his neck. The dog won't jump right on him like that. He'd take his feet and pat the grass and make a little noise. And the rabbit jump up, and he run. Then he takes out after him. He give him a chance for his life. But look what these devils did for these boys out there. Men lying there asleep. He wouldn't wake him. He sent a blast of bullets in the man while he was sleeping. He had him near him. Why didn't he just tell him, well, I got you covered. You want to take it without fighting? That would have been just, but he was such a coward, scared of it. So the devil blasted the man's life out of him. He didn't, dead man never saw his enemy. Didn't know what he looked like. He died before he could be wakened. He didn't know what killed him. See what kind of people you live among? And that you praise them up and wish you could stay on with them forever? Look what you are doing. I don't say these men would not have gotten killed if we had helped them. But that would have helped us from seeing another thing like that. Why didn't you and your followers then, Mr. Muhammad, take revenge for such? The reason I did not take no part in it because they had asked me out before they got killed. I spoke about them before ever they got into this death-killing stuff. They came to my house. When I spoke about them in our paper, he asked me not to write no more about them. So just keep your paper and don't put us in it. And so I said, Okay. And I didn't even until today. So God told me to let them go ahead and do it. And I let them, and they about wiped out. I knew this group was coming, so I went on, and I taken myself in my house and put my mouth in my own paper, said nothing about them, because they didn't appreciate it. They don't appreciate it even today, but tomorrow they will. I said, brothers and sisters, some of our people are so dumb that God himself can't help them. That's right. They are so dumb to the knowledge of good that they won't accept God because they don't know God. And they consider God is just something that will talk. But they will soon know it's coming to pass. And I say to you, oh brothers, fly to Allah for refuge in this day and time. It's awful, the thing I see coming. Think over storms and earthquakes, cold weather, that the scientists keep telling you it's on the way. It's over here in such and such state. It's all. Yes, sir. Cold is going to be so terrific here one of these days that you can hardly breathe. Well, death walking down your nostrils, freezing your lungs up, and you're breathing tubes to your lungs. This is on its way to America. And that you will find heat from the sun that will be so terrific that you can't breathe it, that you'll be running, seeking hiding places to find a cool breeze. That's on its way. As sure as I stand before you, these things is bound to hit America. Earthquakes are a thing that is terrible, because it don't give you no place for refuge. Shaking on your feet, and you don't know when it's going to make a crevice that will drop you a mile deep into the earth. It can open his mouth and swallow you up, says the Holy Quran. And I said to you, my beloved, that the day is closer for these things than you really think. I would not have been risen up in your midst to warn you of these things if they was not coming to pass soon. There is no other messenger or prophet coming after me. I'm the last one of those people. No more after me. No warner will ever come after me. The only warner that will come after me is that one that you read there in the Bible, that the book says he went and placed one foot on the sea and one on dry land. And he lifted up a trumpet. And his words was, I will be. The time that you know it, I will soon know no more. And that man will have his foot in those positions because he's going to cut us short in gravity, so Allah taught me. We had read it, but we didn't know how he was going to bring it about. He said the way he will do, he'll cut a shortage into gravity like a shortage get in these electric wires here, and they blow off. And that when he does that, all the air over land will burst in a flame of fire. And the water, there will be no burst of flames over it, but over the land. And that these flames will leap up into space 12 miles. They'll be that high. Nothing but a flame of fire. Burning the atmosphere, or the atmosphere that we breathe now will become a flame of fire. So these things is now pointing at our homes here in America. He said this is the only part of the earth that fire will actually cover. The other part of the earth will not be covered with fire. And that it will burn, he said, for 390 years. This part of the earth of ours will burn 390 years. Nobody will be able to stay here or come here with a flame of fire cutting through with atmosphere 12,000 miles. You must remember. That's a terrific flame of fire. No, not 12,000, pardon me. 12 miles. But that'll clean us up. After you get 12 miles up into space, you don't have no good air to breathe. You have to close you in. Something in it gives you oxygen. So my beloved brothers and sisters, who that have been listening to the truth of the judgment, I want you to get ready now, not to wait like the people of Lot, people of Noah. Don't wait for the last minute, because they nobody love us but God. They don't want us. We're too ignorant and disgraceful of self and others. They don't want it. Nobody wanted us, he said to me, but himself. It was him, the one that wanted us. He said, if it had been left with them, he said, the other scientists would not give no chance for this devil at all. He said they would have killed him as soon as his time was up, because that they had been waiting for the time. He said they was ready. Yes. He said some of the boys, young men, teenagers and whatnot, so they go around in circles singing a song. Take me to North America. Take me to North America. Land me on the shore of Tennessee. I promise my Allah I will not return until I push the devils in the hells. Now think over it. That's how much they love you. They love you in me. And they hate the devil for mistreating us. I sit in Syria now. Once I was there leaving, and I was talking to the devil. No, pardon me, I wasn't talking to the devil. I was talking to a Muslim that was half owner of the airport. He and his father on the other half. And he told me, he said, Mr. Muhammad, no, Brother Muhammad, he said, we knows everything that goes on among you and your people over there. He says, if I just had the chance to go to America so I could fight for you all till I die, he said, I wouldn't want to come back here. He said, I'd just like to go there and just fight for you all. And he was crying when he said that. Think about people love you and you don't love them. That they would come and fight to the death to save you and me. Just think over these things. And that you, when you see one, you laugh at him. And his heart full of love for you. But they know they cannot talk to you. So it'll make sense. Because you don't know yourself and them either. Right. So I saw the man and my son Herbert and my son Akbar looking at that man crying over us. He's sitting in his own airport. These style of homes is a style that the architect is building for me over there in front of my house. I choose them from residents that I found there in Damascus. And I told him I wanted some. But he have added to it even better and more beautiful. They love you and me. This architect, he's trying to build me some of the finest homes that the Western Hemisphere ever saw built. Well, that's the truth. You ask any white man, he says he never saw no houses like them in the West. Well, Allah says money, good homes. Those are good homes over there. Good homes. Each one costing $400 or more $1,000. That's a mighty home. That's a mighty home. And the one on the corner is costing $1 million. So this fulfilled what he promised. He says money, good home, friendship. Well, I'm having that. I have friendship in you. And the houses is coming up from Allah. You can't say you're not my friend because I'm your friend and Allah sealed the friendship with His love. We want to, and we're going to build from 78th Street all the way down to 87th Street. We're going to make you a beautiful south side. It's all drawn out. One of our building engineer brothers have taken it up to begin the first one here in 7800 block. He's a building engineer of ours who have a great record of doing good building, or build good buildings. So we're going to let him build all for us if his skill in building is what he said. So soon you will see your brother there digging. Well, he said he's moving up his machinery now. We don't talk and talk and talk like Christian people. What? Christian people talk and do nothing. We talk and we work to accomplish what we desire. And this is going into effect there. The man have already moved up some of his machines. You'll see your black brother going into the ground then this coming week. I was so glad to meet the brother, I didn't know what to do. I love for you to help me, but don't say you're going to help me and not able to do it. You say you're putting us behind like that. I know the devil. You come to him for material, he'll ask you, what are you carrying? Where are you building it? And if you say for Elijah Muhammad over on Cottage Grove, he may not like it. I know I don't have anything. And if I had it, I wouldn't sell it to you for him. To break our friendship. But happen, some of them don't mind. Because they know if Elijah is building that kind of building, you're enriching our city. That's what they know. So down at the city hall, they have great respect for me because I'm doing something to make the city look so much better. You must be hungry.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he said he is. He come and told me the time, so I told him he must be hungry. So he said, yes, sir. But you must remember, these is hungry for truth. So, professors, this is what I want you to help me in. Help us to build a side, up the south side, up for ourselves. So we have a little taste of heaven.
Yes, sir.
Like the north side have for themselves. Let us make our people to be respected here on the south side.
Yes, sir.
Take the woman in at night. Don't leave out here for show-off for yourself and strangers. Take and run her in home. Not right now, I will tell you. Make it in trouble, even with the husband. My wife stay out long as she wants to. You got nothing to do with her coming in, nigger. That's the way they will talk to you. So you wait till I tell you. When I tell you, you can go on. Thank you. You won't have to run her in if she keep coming here. She'll go in herself.
That's right.
Yeah? She don't want to be out here where she's insulted. And then she'll make fun of you.
Yes, sir.
What kind of husband do I have? Don't try to protect his wife. I know women. They'll make fun of you if you can't protect them. So let's fix her up so that she even be ashamed to come out at night, walking around in the streets among insulting people. We must get up from out of this savage caves that we're in here in America. We must get up out of that stuff if we want to be respected as equal human beings on the face of the earth. Who wants you in their homes? Who wants you in their cities? They're not going to let you disgrace them. Over in Asia I have been to cities. They wouldn't let your wife walk about at night in the streets. She have to go in. She might change some brother's mind. So the policeman will run you in or put you in jail. So this is what we need. Then we can look at our wives and be happy that they are our wives and not somebody else's sweetheart. Join me and help me to put the nation on top. That's all we need. We need to get up out of the human filth that we're in, push ourselves up, and pull up the others. This is what we need. Our women is not as hard to make clean and truthful, brother, if we go after them right.
That's right.
Don't go after them with sticks and guns and knives. They will obey you when they see that they have a husband that is upright, clean, and want them to be clean. They will voluntarily come on in with you, because they will soon see you is getting respect, and they are not. I'm going to see if I can't find something else to say. Thank you. I thought you was going to say, ooh. You know, a person having the access to same thing daily, when you bring him some more of it, it is not in a way, nothing new. And therefore, he said, I've been hearing this all the while. So this is the way the old Muslims are here. They will say, But the new Muslims say, yes.
That's right.
That's because the old one's been listening at us a long time. But they will tell you quickly that I have enjoyed listening at it. That's why they can't keep me away from here. That's what I learned here. It makes me happy outside and easy to get along and with the world. And then I start teaching others of the world that has not learned what you have taught me, Muhammad. And then I feel like I ought to just stay out here and teach my people. Oh, now let me see, do we have any other labels that I should present to the people before we dismiss them, so they will know you? Come on, sisters, come on, don't be ashamed.